got a backhoe, or a bobcat, and
Start over.
So, we here in the homestead, we were last year we came that close to buying a John Deere small tractor.
When we got the mower.
Yeah.
We were taking out a loan.
And it had
financing.
It it had a backhoe on it and a bucket, and it had a PTO on the back, so you could put attachments on it, and it was running around $27,000. And of course, when you buy anything new, as soon as you drive it off the lot, you lose almost half the value. So we had some other things going on, so we didn't get it. We got a John Deere mower, which I'm glad we did.
Yeah, we need that.
And not the John Deere mower that you buy at Home Depot or Lowe's. The ones they sell at Home Depot and Lowe's are single engine, and ours is a twin, not twin engine, twin cylinder. I'm gonna regret how it goes. So anyway, so as I'm looking at attachments and trying to find maybe a used tractor, I stumbled upon the BOBCAT, and looking at it and thinking, well, you know, I really here some of the things that we want to do is grading. Our property is really hilly and bumpy and stuff, so we wanted something that could grade well. And the driveway, you know, spreading gravel out is a huge thing.
Getting rid of all the brambling briars that are all around the perimeter.
Yeah, and the
knotweed. And there's something to dig up roots.
Yeah, and there's special attachments that you can buy for not just Bobcat. I think the general term is skid steer equipment, with the grappling hook that you can just come in and grab a bunch of brush. That's one thing that we have piles of brush everywhere. We like to be able to pick them up and take them to one spot to dispose of them. And then post hole digging. We have, you know, some fence posts that we want to put up, and I certainly don't want to dig by hand dozens and dozens of holes in this hard clay soil.
And we got a stream that we want to make into a pond over here, and we have a pond down, and we might want to expand sometimes. We need something to dig with.
So yeah, the Bobcat seemed to be a good choice. You could put all types of attachments on the front of it. So we looked and we got this 763 used. Paid $10,000, I think, for it. $10,500. That was the guy even delivered it here to our property. And I think that was a pretty good deal. Of course, always when you're buying used equipment, you're rolling the dice, not knowing, you know, is this thing on its last leg. But the previous guy only put, I think, 400 hours on it in the last 9 years. So he did use it, but very little. So far, we've only had it a week, playing with it in the yard. I've never operated any heavy equipment before, and Julie got it on. I think we don't have any video yet. We'll have video of both of us running it. So it seemed to be the good way to go. So one of the things that I needed was planting trees and stuff. So I mean, we needed a backhoe to be able to just dig holes or trenches. It also has a trenching attachment that you can get for it. So I went online and looked at different types of attachments, and you know, I think on average, the really higher quality attachments, they run about $3,000 each, no matter what it is you're looking to buy. But then I stumbled upon this company, Titan Attachments, and their pricing was half of what the other competitors were. So we'll find out quality-wise how the Titan attachments hold up. This is the first one that we just got. It's a backhoe. We call it a front hoe. You don't see a excuse me. Yeah, they call it a front hoe, and it also has a little grappling hook on the back of it, so you can actually pick stuff up. It's pretty short. It's only about 6 feet, so you can only dig down about 6 feet. But we're not looking to dig down that deep. It's hard to say about our pond how it's going to work in there. So we're gonna do a review on it over the course of several months and see how this works. The next, I think, attachment that we want to get is the grappling hook, and once again, Titan products that are about half the price of everyone else. The demo dozer, which is a really high quality, marketed by this one guy. It's looks like a great product, but it wants over $3,000 for this. It does. It's like a 3-in-1 tool attachment. But I don't know. For the grappling hook from Titan is, I think $1,200 again, about half the price. And then they just have augers that they just added to their supply line. So I think that may be the third attachment that we get. Although who knows? Maybe when we try this front hoe, we go, this is a piece of crap, and we're certainly not going to buy from them again. But we'll let you know when we take a look at this and see if it does what it says it can do and it holds up. We're just a small little homestead here, so we're not doing any big construction of demoing buildings and
Not yet.
We do have some footers that we want to build for different things. So it's just kind of small scale stuff. So hopefully, as I become more experienced with the BOBCAT and the attachments, I'll bring you guys along and we'll review the attachments. Anything else?
That's good.
Do it.